Alright, what up everybody, it's your boy Bronte75 here, and welcome to part 4 of my live stream playthrough of Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac. Alrighty, and forgive me if I do sound a little weird. Had a pretty rough day today, just working on the script for my Mega Man 03 Buster Shot video, and I'm still far from done. But anyways, gonna switch to my console screen. Hey Juan, welcome to the stream. You're here early today. I'm just now seeing your comment on the chat. Yeah, welcome. How's your day been? Give me a few seconds to make sure all the audio levels are correct, and I should be ready to go. Alright. Looks like I should be good. Alrighty. So last time, so I did showcase the first post game side content, and then things were going well up until the fight with Spooky, and holy crap, did that man kicked my butt endlessly. And it's mainly due to the fact that this game lacks checkpoints for bosses. I don't know why that is, but yeah, it's dumb. Yeah, you can see right here that I have been playing a lot of this game on my off time, just trying to get all the trophies. I have managed to unlock the second arcade game, which is Pac-Mania, and I am currently on the process of getting the third game, which is Pac-Attack. And fun fact, all three arcade games, the original Pac-Man. I'm not gonna show it right now, but I do have the original Pac-Man. I have the original Pac-Man. I have Pac-Mania, and as I said, I'm gonna be unlocking Pac-Attack as well, and all three of those games were in the OG Pac-Man World 2 for the GameCube, PS2, and Xbox. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get out of this suit. Right, I'm gonna get out of this costume because we're just gonna use his main getup. Okay. All right, so just choose this. Alrighty. Alright, so we're just gonna go to. Yeah, you can see that I did some of this on my off time, but yeah, I'll probably just show off some of the trophies that I got so far, since I am still working on platinuming this game. Alrighty, so yeah, gonna change zoom out. So this I did do off camera. So this stage right here, the bare basics, I completed 100%. Got the gold medal on the time trial. So yeah, that's all well and done. I got the gold medals on all 4 levels, including the boss fight with Clyde. So yeah, so that is something that I'm currently working on. I just recently beat the Treewood Forest stage by collecting all fruits. The time trials I will work on. The time trials I will work on for every stage after I get all the fruits. So this is where I'm currently at right now, and if we beat so we unlock Pac-Attack by obtaining the bronze medal in the Pinky's Revenge boss fight. So I'll probably showcase that on stream. But yeah. So anyways, the reason why I'm streaming this is because I finally managed to beat Spooky on my off time, as he was a very tough boss fight. And his attacks were so hard to predict. It was so random on which platform that he would it was so random on which platform that he would throw his fireballs, and where it would just ignite a bunch of fire for a short period of time, and then he would also activate lightning bolts of energy on that same platform. So, and then there are times where he'll just randomly do his slap attack to knock Pac-Man into a bottomless pit. So, okay, so we do need to go to the Pac-Knight. We do need to go to the Pac-Knight era. So this I did beat off screen. Okay, I'm trying to find it. Where was it? Okay, it's right over there. It's right over here. If I can find it. Okay, I don't want to select it immediately. Or can I refight it? Can I refight against him? Let's see if that's possible. Or is that a one-time thing? Oh yes, okay. I don't know how I did see it there, but yeah. So yeah, you can see that I managed to beat him. So one thing that my chatters did not tell me to do throughout 1 hour of trying to beat this jerk was use the fairy mode. So I'm gonna show it off right here. So yeah, I actually looked up a playthrough of this game, and they fought against this boss with fairy mode. So I guess I can read it just in case for those who don't know. But yeah, it says a mode where fairies assist Pac-Man in his adventure, recommended for those who find adventure mode difficult. Pac-Man will be immune to damage, not get game overs, and fairy blocks will appear among other things. So it's safe to say that I kind of underestimated this mode, because this is essentially this game's version of a god mode, and or pretty much how I view it, a cheat to win button. That's pretty much what this is, because like Pac-Man will just take no damage from anything, and it also essentially eliminates the live system. So yeah, so we're gonna try this again. And we're gonna try this again in normal difficulty, and if you don't get any good luck with Spooky and his patterns, then I may have to resort to using it. And I will be showcasing the second post game boss, which I also did on my off time. So anyways, let's go on and do this.
Pac-Boy! Paxis! Hold on, I'm coming!
Dad, help us! Ellie!
Dang it, Spooky! Let them go!
Honestly, I didn't think you'd make it this far. Well done. Who knew there were still dissidents to resist me? But alas, that ends here. Say your final farewells! You and your precious Pac-Land shall perish!
Alrighty, time for... Hold up. Need to lower this game's audio because it is still really loud. Alrighty, let's try this again. Nope. Okay, I'm not doing the time trial. Okay, I'm not gonna touch that clock. So yes, I did finally beat Spooky, and I got the trophy. I finally got. I cannot speak. I finally beat Spooky off stream, and I managed to get the Pac-Sis. I managed to get the Pac-Boy and Pac-Sis save trophy. Thank God. Sucks I couldn't show it on stream. Yeah, I do want to apologize to Joanne. Okay, he's probably not here right now, but I do want to apologize to him for abruptly cutting the last stream, because I didn't want to spend a lot of time on this because I had things that I needed to do in the following day. But yeah, I will try to beat this for sure. And already I'm getting a bad pattern. Wonderful, Spooky. Okay, I'm gonna try this 3 times, and if he beats me, then I'm gonna use the fairy mode. Yep, cannot avoid that. Okay, okay, so I think after he So after he does his lightning attack, that's when he'll do his slap move, and you need to time your butt bounce to avoid it. So, but again, it is still random. Like you just cannot predict what's gonna happen after that. Okay. So that I think there's a chance that he can. Okay, hold up. Okay. Yeah, he's doing it to both platforms. There's no chance in hell you're avoiding them both. And I think after that is when he does his swipe move. If there is. Ah, dang. I was a little late, but that's fine. Okay, jump. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I got screwed over by those, the skeletons with their archery arrows. So yeah, I know the strat to beating them now. So just butt bounce on them. Don't try to use grounded attacks. And you can kill these guys instantly with the butt bounce the second they turn around and wow, okay, of course. Does it to both platforms. Which I cannot avoid both. Alright, 2 bars of health. Okay, he's gonna do it, yep. Alright. Got him. Alright, no death, surprisingly. Okay. Alright, so now for this one, we have to go after the clones first, or at least one of the clones first. So that way it's much easier to avoid this move. Yes. Where are you gonna fire that at? Okay, firing it there. I get the god. Okay, and then they do. Okay, at some point they both do the swipe move. Okay, he's doing it right now. Not today, son. Nope. Yeah, this is not an easy boss fight. Like, there's a chance that this guy can screw you over endlessly. I'll be surprised if I manage to beat this without fairy mode. Because if he whittles all my health, oh boy, y'all know what happens. Okay, go after the clones first. There we go. Got him. Oh, okay, I got a free hit. That works. Take that. Get just one more hit. Oh god, no. Okay, I'm getting a bad pattern. They're all gonna fire. Never mind, he didn't do it. Okay, that worked. That works. Hey Nelson, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Managed to get through both phases without dying once. So, significant improvement. Anyways, it turns into his giant golden form. Okay, so jump from both sides to avoid... Oh, God. Shoot. Okay, and then... God, he'll fire his laser attack. I don't know how to avoid this. Or maybe I do? Okay, just keep on running. Okay, and then he does this, just like in the original boss fight. There we go. Yeah, this is a difficult mission. I struggled with this guy last stream. He is not easy. Okay, just watch the hand. Watch it. Watch where he's gonna slam it. Okay. And then he'll do his laser attack. Yep. Yeah, I don't know how you avoid that. Alright. I'm going to activate fairy mode. And thank God thank God I can still earn trophies even after I activate this mode. So you can see on the top left corner of the screen where there's no longer you no longer have a live counter, and you saw right there that Pac-Man did take a hit, but his health does not deplete. So yeah, this is pretty much well, of course I get the bad pattern, but yeah, this is pretty much a god mode. So yeah. Normally I'm not one who resorts to using an easy or something, or like who resorts to using an easy-esque difficulty to win against bosses, and it kind of sucks that I have to resort to it in order to win in this fashion. But yeah, because I saw another YouTuber do this, so, and it worked out for them, so why the heck not? And unfortunately, the secret boss fight after this it's just as tough as this one is. Alright, where is he gonna fire that? Okay. Okay, I think I can get, yeah, I can get the free hit here. Nice. Not today. Jump. Where's gonna fire? Okay. Nice. So yeah, the only time I'll ever resort to using fairy mode is during a difficult boss battle, especially one that lacks checkpoints per phase. Again, I love this remake a lot, and I'll delve more into it later as to why I do. But man, my only complaint with it are just the lack of checkpoints and bosses, especially the most difficult ones. Like, I don't know who at the Bandai team decided to make this choice. I don't know why they thought this was a good idea. It's just kind of an unfair way. It's just kind of an unfair way to, you know, make a boss tough, you know. So, not sure why they would design something like this. So, because like you really should not have to resort to using fairy mode in order to beat it. I just personally think it's just a bad design choice. Yeah. So yeah, while Pac-Man is immune to damage in this mode, the only thing that can kill him is a bottomless pit. So you gotta make sure you don't accidentally fall off, or better yet, make sure Spooky does not knock you into the pit. So yeah, so be sure to keep that in mind. He's gonna throw that right here. So I'm using my flutter jump just in case. Okay, summon his minions. Then he does a swipe move. Come on. Alright. His clone, then the real one. Okay, perfect. Okay, 4 hits left. Okay, just ignore that guy. Nope. Of course, he just laughs like a maniac, just like every other generic villain. Why am I not surprised? Bam. Okay, he's doing it again. Okay, and I can still get a free hit, I think. Yes. Alright. Yeah. It kind of sucks that I have to use fairy mode. But then again, at the same time, they didn't add checkpoints for boss phases, so for that reason, Spooky, this is no longer a fair fight. You've screwed me over so many times for 1 hour. So no way am I letting you win this time. You got the last laugh, and like what Pac-Man said in the cutscene in the original boss fight, it is we who will have the last laugh. I love how he just kills his minions for literally no reason. Because me and my nephew Xavier talked about that in our Shredder's Revenge stream, where pretty much in that game enemies can kill each other accidentally, and it's always the most funniest thing ever. Alright. Final phase. Let's do it. Yes, I do know that Pac-Man is in this game too. I did fight against him off stream, and I do know that Pac-Man is in this game as well, and I will be showcasing that fight after this. Because for one reason, there's a cutscene after his fight which got a big laugh out of me. So you will be seeing that as well. Yeah, the lack of checkpoints is just mind-boggling. It's so dumb. Alrighty. Anyways, on to the last phase. Let's continue here. Just watch where he's gonna slam his fist. Okay. I'll just take a hit. I don't succumb to damage anyway. That is fine. Oh, come on. I can make this. Okay, a little risky there. Come on, slam your fist. Yes. Whew. This feels like Elden Ring at this point, but with Pac-Man. I don't know why. I've never played that game, but I do know for a fact that it has a lot of similar moments to this. Yeah. Skadoosh. Oh, okay. This is when he summons his mooks. Because reasons. Wow, how did his minion survive that? Huh. Can we get this last hit? It's freaking over. Let's freaking go. We finally defeated Spooky. Thank freaking goodness.
I lost! This can't be happening! Curse you, Pac-Man! Mark my words, the ghosts will free me again! And when that day comes, there'll be hell to pay!
I love how his fate happens the exact same way as in the OG Pac-Man World 2. That is sick right there.
Dad, you came to save us. Baba!
Are you both alright?
Yeah, Pop, right as rain.
That a boy, Pac Boy. Way to look out for your sister. You did well. Let's go home. Everyone's waiting. By the way, are the two of you hungry? Or is it just me?
Alrighty. And that was it for the foes. Oh my god, I cannot talk today. That was it for the first post-game side content in this game. Thank god that's finally done and over with. Hey Riddle Snowcraft, welcome to the stream. To think even fair mode is still hard. Yeah. Safe to say that yeah, even on fair mode, he did still give me a lot of trouble. Mainly due to his random attack patterns, but thankfully in this stream I got pretty lucky this time. Not sure how, but yeah. Thanks, Nelson. Glad that Spooky is finally one and done. And unfortunately, I do have to play this again just to get the bronze medal. Anyways, what is this? Gee, I wonder who that could be. Guess we'll have to find out momentarily. But anyways, okay, so now we're gonna... Okay, for now, we're just gonna get out of fairy mode. Since this next boss fight is likely gonna be tough as balls as well. Nice one, Bandai. They're the goats. Oh yeah, so this one I did discover on accident, but yeah, you can actually re-enter the Pac Night. You can actually re-enter the Pac Night era, which is nice. So yeah, so now I know what that character was who was like what is it? That character who, what was he doing? That character who had those golden fruits in his pot. So that was the Pac Knight that Professor Pac was referring to. So yeah, good stuff. But anyways, I do want to showcase a bit of this right here. So yeah, like I said, I've been playing through a lot of this game on my own time, just currently trying to platinum it, and I managed to get a net full of all these collectibles. Got some of the figures, okay. Yeah, so this right here kind of reminds me a whole lot of the Smash Bros series, where you can collect a bunch of figures based on some items, characters, enemies, all that jazz. So yeah, this is pretty cool. So yeah, I do love the amount of new content that they added to this game. So yeah, safe to say that or this is just my personal opinion, but I actually think that Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac is miles better than the original 2002 game. Like, but how do I phrase this? I do think this is a lot better than the 2002 game, to where they addressed a lot of the issues that the latter had, because Pac-Man would have this weird collusion detection whenever he grabs on ledges, some of which that happened to me moving platforms that would make him fall to his death. There were some others, like how the flip kick being very clunky at times, especially when you can only use it in the air. And for some reason, so like I replayed through that game last night, for some reason both the flip kick and the rev rolls are mapped to the same button. Maybe there might be something that I missed, but it's just something that I just find to be really off-putting, so I'm not sure what that is. I also hate the fact that the rev roll would always shift behind Pac-Man, like as he does the move. Maybe it's probably a skill issue moment or something, but I always have a hard time trying to get enemies that I'm aiming at. So yeah. In all seriousness, I do find Re-Pac to be a much better package. Like, they pretty much just improved on everything. They added voice acting to compensate for the writing, and you no longer lose your items when dying before the next checkpoint. So yeah. Then again, I won't be surprised if there are some Pac-Man fans who love the OG Pac-Man World 2 so much, to the point where they will just pretty much defend almost everything about it. There's even people who say that the Ghost Island is better in the OG than in this game, and I'm like, what? Like, cause I played the OG game as well on GameCube, and in those stages it's so dark and it's so foggy, and I could not see anything. So I had to turn up the brightness on my TV screen just to know where the heck I'm going. So I don't see how Re-Pac's version of Ghost Island is worse than the original. I don't understand. Then again, people on the internet just love to say the most absurd things sometimes. It really irks me. Anyways, sorry for all that labbering. I know who sent the letter. Crash Bandicoot. Oh, if only that were true. It's definitely not Sonic either, as that DLC is not even out yet. But yeah, so we do need to go right here, which is Flying Dark Shadow. Alrighty. Can we just walk there? Yeah, let's just do that. Or yeah, okay, yeah. we can just walk right over here, just to see how he travels. I'm just glad Haunted Boardwalk is actually a decent level now. Same here. Like, that stage had potential to be a good level, but oh my god, it was so easy. It's so easy to die a lot. Like, even if you know what you're doing, like, it is so easy to get screwed. Anyways, let's go on and get into the Flying Dark Shadow and see who this mysterious figure is. Oh shoot! It's Pac-Man from Pac-Man World 1! He's back!
You broke the last straw, Pac-Man! Put up your dukes! I'll tear you to bits right here, right now!
Jeez, calm down, Talk Man. I mean, what did I do to you? I thought we agreed to let bygones be bygones.
Zip it, you pill-poppin' cheese wheel! I'll never forget what you did to me! This time, I'll teach you the meaning of despair!
Alrighty, so we're up against Talk Man. Never thought I'd ignore that clock right there, but yeah, he is back, and is he still controlled by Orson? That dark cyan ghost who was behind that whole thing in Pac-Man World 1, to where, at least in the original PS1 version of that game, to where Pac-Man just straight up eats him. It was so funny. But yeah, so I have fought against this guy off stream, and he does have that same pellet shooting attack like he did in the first game. Oh god. But then he has a new move in which he will dash right towards you. And yeah, you can easily avoid him by just timing your rev roll. And he'll do it he does it 3 times. So yeah. And after that's when he is open. You gotta be quick about it before he counters you, as he also does a swipe move. I think you can hit him from here, or no, not yet. Okay, get out of the way, dodge, and then that's where we can hit him. Bam. Okay, and he does have iframe, so we can't hit him repeatedly. Okay, and then dodge his ground pound. Bro thinks he's Zero from Amy's Story in Sonic Adventure. Oh dang. Oh dang, he's already about to kill me. And he does this move right here. Whoosh. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna try this 3 or maybe 4 times. If I don't succeed, then I will activate Fairy Mode. Ah, Mr. Comet. I couldn't beat the original PS2 Ghost Bayou, I don't know how to pronounce that, without the shortcut. That level's indefensible. Re-Pac 2 Ghost Island is just a better experience overall. Yep, I agree. I definitely agree. Yeah, there's a lot about the OG Pac-Man World 2's levels, mainly the last 3, the volcano, the submarine, and the ghost island levels that I really despised a lot. Like I thought the first 3 stages were fine, but then the last 3 were just kind of a step. Was when that game started to lose its touch. So yeah. I mean, I guess I can understand why so many of the Pac-Man fans love the OG and still prefer it to this game, but unfortunately, I don't share that same opinion. So yeah, that's just pretty much how I feel. Okay. Gotta concentrate a bit here. Oh yeah, by the way, Pac-Man is voiced by Patrick Seitz, the same guy who voiced Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and Jiren from Dragon Ball, and Jiren from the Dragon Ball franchise. So yeah, like if you listen closely to his deliveries and his vocal range, yeah, you can easily tell it's him. That guy is a legend. that guy is literally a legend. Damn. Oh shoot, okay. That was a mistake. Yep, Dio versus Thomas the Tank Engine. I wasn't even aware. Wow, I did it again. I wasn't even aware that Martin T. Sherman also voiced Thomas the Tank Engine until a lot of people brought it up. So yeah, like even before this game was announced, and then when I was I think when I was watching someone do a playthrough of Pac-Man World 3, there was like a bunch of people who mentioned that that Pac-Man was voiced by Thomas the Tank Engine, and I didn't get it until I looked it up. So yeah, I'm not familiar with the guy's work though, but he does do a magnificent job as the little lemon ball. So, yeah, like if either Pac-Man World 2 if either Pac-Man World 3 gets remade, or if they made a 4th sequel, I really hope that also has voice acting, because I just love Martin. I just love Martin as Pac-Man. Like this is like I think he absolutely fits him the best. Like he's literally so good, dude. Shoot. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to concentrate because he is already whooping my butt. Dodge. Dodge again. Dodge again. Ah, dang. I missed. Of course, he hits me twice. That's wonderful. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'm already making a lot of mistakes. I'm already forgetting how to fight him. I'm playing so bad. Skill issue moment, if nothing else. Okay. Let me concentrate this time. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for him to do his dash move. Come on, dude. Okay, I'm waiting for it. There it is. Dodge again. Dodge again. Dang it, he still got me. Yeah, it's pretty risky. Trying to hit him right there is pretty risky, as he can hit you back. Got him. Okay, I just need to at least beat this first phase. I haven't been able to do that yet. Okay, then he's gonna try to ram into you again. There we go. I also love how the kick move was a lot faster in I also love how the kick move was a lot faster in Re-Pac 2 than in the OG. And I love being able to use it on the ground too. Which, by the way, you can't even damage enemies with it in the original. So yeah, another massive improvement. Okay, there's a health wedge right there. Got him. Okay, he's gonna do his ground pound. Wow, okay, I still got hit by that. Where's the health wedge? There it is. Okay, dodge. Dang. Alright. Pretty difficult.
Still not satisfied after what you did to me? You gotta beat me up too?
What on earth are you talking about? We settled our score the last time, and I won fair and square.
That's not what I'm talking about! I'll make you regret showing your face around here!
Then what are you talking about? You're not making any sense, dude. But he's got a gun now. What? All right. I did not expect that. I'm low on health, unfortunately, so I can't. I don't want to risk anything. Woo. Okay. Yeah, that thing's hitbox is huge. Yep, alright. Alright, I'm gonna activate Fury Mode. He is already kicking my butt. Alright. This is no longer a fair fight. Seriously. Please Bandai. Please patch this to have checkpoints for bosses. Like, pretty please. Like, they need to do that. Like, I love this game a lot. I love it 10 times more than the original. I'd even play it. I even prefer this to the original, but this is my only complaint. So, I really hope that Bandai listens to all the feedbacks and patches in checkpoints for these bosses. That's fine. I have the God mode turned on, so it don't matter. Because his third phase, like Spooky's, is also very unforgiving, as it is super easy to be hit by. It's super easy to be hit by his attacks, and even has that stupid move where he will knock you into the pit. So even with fairy mode, there's a chance that he can still kill you. So yeah, gotta make sure to keep that in mind. Ooh, I just butt bounced him in the head. That was hilarious. Oh my god, he even sounds like Dio and Jiren as well. God dang. Yeah. Okay, he usually doesn't do that more than twice. Oops. Dodge. Now he low-key reminds me of you know, it almost sounds like Jiren screams in some of those Dragon Ball Super episodes. I don't know why. Especially in that one scene where he goes, "It's over!" before Goku goes Master Ultra Instinct. I don't know why. And maybe it might be similar to Dio's screams as well in JoJo, but I don't know for sure. It's been a while since I've watched that anime. Nice. Nope. You missed. You missed again. Hey Jess, welcome to the stream. How are you? Always glad to have you. How is chapter 2 of your Shadowr story going? Love to hear it. Oh my god, that is really risky. Back again. Shoot. Bam. Alright. Now for the third phase. Oh no, second phase. My bad. This is the second phase. Alright, so he'll fire missiles from his gun at random spots, or sometimes directly at you. I don't know. Yeah, either way. Even then though, they do have a huge hitbox, so you still have to rifle out of the way. Okay, he's gonna fire there. I'm not sure why he's firing there instead of at me, but sure, dude. Bam. Thank goodness I have enough pack dots, since they work best since they're really great as long-ranged attacks. Nope. He's wide open. Yes. Dodge. Watch out for his... It's kind of weird how he didn't do this in Pac-Man World 1. Like where he just randomly grabs a rocket launcher. At least he's improving. He has improved from the last encounter from the last game. Oop. Oh my god, dude. At this point, I have to wait for an opening. Even though I have fairy mode on, I'm just not gonna act like I'm a speedrunner and just take intentional hits to save time or anything like that. Should be able to get him now. Or no. I feel like I could have hit him there with. Whoa. Okay. Just bounced on him. He's lucky he had his iframes on. Bam. Ow. The hitbox of those. Oh. Tough fight here.
You egomaniac! Didn't you ever stop to consider my feelings?
Look, I really don't know what you mean.
Oh, he doesn't remember! That's rich! But I'll remind you with a taste of my real power!
And he's got an ask too. A bit overkill. A bit overkill. Wouldn't you say? Oh god. Okay. Okay, so yeah, he literally he literally tracks you when he does that move. Okay, so better watch out here. So the only way to avoid this is Red Bull, of course. Act like we're Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay. So the only way to damage Pac-Man is if we hit his the generators, since we can't damage him directly, as those generators are forming a shield around him, or a visible shield, or whatever that is. Yeah. Oh god! He could have killed me right there. That was close. It's that BS move that he would always do. Even on fairy mode, he can still launch you into a pit. He can still launch you into a pit. Therefore, you'd have to restart this whole thing all over again. That is just way cheap. Oh my god, he almost knocked me into the pit again. Okay, so you gotta pay attention to that visual cue. When he dashes, immediately rev roll away. I'm so glad that Pac can't grab ledges in this game. Because imagine if they didn't add that and then, holy crap. That would have been the most stressful thing ever. And you can only hit him once per phase, I think. I don't know if it's possible to hit him. I don't know if it's possible to hit him twice, but yeah. I don't know how to avoid that. Because he throws that like a boomerang. Oh, you can jump over it. I didn't think of that. Shoot. Purple. I'm not taking any damage, but still. I can't. Like, even though I don't take damage, I'm still cannot be overconfident. Jump. Okay, so that's one generator down. Nope. Yeah, he literally tracks you when he does that move. He's doing it again. Not today, son. I think he does that. Yeah, he does that if you're far away from him. Nope. Got him. Ow. Okay, there's 2 more hits. Yeah, I agree. It is a very frustrating boss, especially this phase. Because of that stupid move that where he will launch Pac-Man into the bottomless pit if he is close enough to the edge. Oh god, that was so close. And I think he normally does that if you're far away from him. So there is a chance that he will do that. So you should just pay attention to his visual cue as he initiates it. So, and just rev at the right time. Yeah, I don't know how you're surviving without fairy mode. Because man, oh man. It's such a stupid design choice that they made. And once again, I really hope they patch it out. I need to get the generator. My day is going fine, thanks Nelson. I have just been working all day on the script for my next video. So yeah, this is gonna be my last live stream for now, because I just want to spend most of my time trying to get that video done. So yeah, it's gonna be a long process. I'm good, thanks for asking. I finished chapter 2 on my chapter. Wow, you're done with chapter 2 already? That was fast. I had no idea you were already done with chapter 2. Did you leave a comment at some point? I saw it through the notification on my phone. That was close. I saw it through a notification on my phone. I just haven't had the time to read it yet. But that's impressive. That's impressive you managed to get it done so fast. I don't know why, but I love his lines so much. I don't know why. I swear, Patrick Seitz does a terrific job. Like I really love that man's voice work. Nope. Nope. Scared. Put that one down. Don't do it. Okay. Got him. Let's freaking go!
You won't get away with this!
Hey, don't be a sore loser. You've been beat fair and square. Let's stop with the fighting, okay? What good does this do either one of us?
You blackguard! Traitor!
I'm still lost. What are you even talking about?
Yeah.
I heard you had a real blast at your birthday party, so much that you forgot to invite me!
My birthday party?
Yeah, from the events of the last game.
The ghosts! The ghosts! Why not me?
What are you talking about? I did send you an invitation. You're the one who didn't show up. We were all waiting for you.
What?
Oop, the last stage from the last game. What?
Hey! Someone!
What is this? What? I'm so dead.
Don't tell me that was the...
That's literally killing me.
Look, if you wanted to come that badly, you should have just said so. Why be a stranger? Whoops! I gotta get back to town for dinner. Say, why don't you come with me? We can have a little makeup party.
Can I? Won't I scare everyone?
You'll be fine. Listen, even your stomach's telling you to come. Come on, let's go.
Sure. Will there be pudding?
Yep. The game confirms right there he's voiced by Patrick Seitz, but you guys saw how ridiculous that was. He is a robot, but still decides, or why does he need to use a bathroom? He's a robot. What? Explain to me how that makes any sense. Like, bruh. That does not... You don't see Orbot and Cubot from the Sonic series do stuff like that. Heck, you don't see Metal Sonic do that. Oh my god. Oh my god, excuse me, but when I first saw that, I literally bursted out laughing so much. That was ridiculous. He's like, this man is a robot, but for some reason still needs to use the bathroom. How does that even work in this universe? I get they had to do this for a gag, but still. It is dumb. Yeah, where is Orson? Like, is it him controlling the bot? Because if it is, then why can't he just get out? Like, just get out of the robot, dude. Like, they never explain this. Like, if he's either sentient or knows how to do things on his own, or is that Orson still controlling the bot? Because then again, Pac-Man destroyed this guy in the last game, so how did he come back? Did Orson rebuild him? I don't know. A lot of things that are just left unexplained. It is ridiculous. Yeah, it's literally the funniest part. That just got a big laugh out of me. Like, this is exactly why I wanted to stream this, because my god. By far the most hilarious thing ever in the Pac-Man game. It's ridiculous. Good golly. Anyways. But yeah, I will beat this. Oh wow. Speak of the devil, Orson is in this game, though as a costume. But yeah. Crazy stuff. Anyways. Did I miss any chatters? Oh yes I did. I wrote the story. I wrote the ending of the second chapter in the comment section of your last stream video. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll probably check it out after the stream. I've been pretty busy today. But yep, Pac-Man is over. But yeah, so the build it to. So yeah, I do agree with. I do understand Pac-Man's confusion, because Pac-Man literally just chose to start beef and pick a fight for no real reason. And it's literally all for missing out on Pac-Man's 20th birthday. Since Pac-Man 1, the original PS1 version, came out during the time when the series was 20 years old. And I was a baby at that time too. But yeah, it's just weird. So it's just basically similar to King Dedede from the Kirby series, where he most of the time he has no real motivation for why he's doing some of the things he does, or why he beefs with Kirby. But yeah, that's the only comparison that I can think of. But yeah. Alright, thanks Nelson, I appreciate it. But yeah, that's all. That is all for Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac. We managed to play through the entire game, and we completed all the side quests. So the only thing that's left now is just collect all the trophies. So I guess I can show you guys what? Oh yeah. Okay, so in Sonic Racing Crossroads, they just recently announced a Minecraft event for that character right there, for that character there, who is named Steve. So yeah, so this is what those content creators are streaming right now. Good stuff. Yeah, I will definitely pick up Crossroads at some point this month. But yeah, just gonna show you guys my progress right now. So these are the current ones that I'm trying. These are the current ones that I'm going for, and you can see that I got 26 out of 41 trophies. So, as I said earlier, I will try to platinum this game. Let's see. Okay, so I'm still missing, I think, one Ghost Island maze stage, so that's something I'll work on. Alright, so I got 92 out of 100 figures, or at least I think there are 100 figures in this game. So yeah, getting pretty close to platinum. I'm getting pretty close to platinuming this game. So yeah, it's gonna be a long while. So I will be doing most of this off stream, and I will be tweeting this on my Twitter page. So if you guys want to follow my Twitter, it's on the description of the stream. Yeah, figured I'd show you guys some of that. Jeez, a lot of noise going on out there. Would you like me to start telling you about chapter 3, or do you want me to wait until you read the end of chapter 2? Okay, you know what? I guess I might as well read it right now. Since most of the time in these streams, you always talk about your story, so might as well. Might as well. Give me a second. Alright, see you, Nelson. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for your support as always, dude. Wait, I don't see your comment yet, Jess. Where did you leave it at? Is it my recent community tab, or is YouTube just randomly flagging comments? I don't know why it does that. Hold up. It is weird. Okay, yeah, I'll probably just read it after stream. So yeah, but yeah, you can feel free to tell me about chapter 3 all you want. It's fine. It's whatever. Anyways, we're gonna get out of fairy mode, as that's gonna be the last time we will be using it in this stream. Yeah, I do want. Alright, so I am currently on some time trial. Not time trial. I am currently on the process of getting all the fruits in every stage in this game. And then after that, I will do the time trials for every level, and I will be doing that off stream. Alright, so I am currently on this right here. Alright, so I don't know, what world is this again? Oh yeah, I'm gonna change costumes as well. So it's right here. Yeah, you even get what? Alright. But yeah, you even get Pac-Man as a costume. So yeah, it is one of the first things that you earn when booting up this game. So yeah, good stuff. Let's see, what do I want to use? I did use Blinky in part 2 of the livestream playthrough. So for now, I'm probably gonna use. What do I want to use? This one I'll save for these scuba levels. I guess I'll get this one. Why not? Why the heck not? Alright, so we're just gonna head into. Okay, so there's this. Okay, so they got this sign right here, which indicates which area is at. So for this one, we can just go further to the right of here. But anyways, we're gonna speak to Pac. We're gonna speak to Pac Mom, see what she has to say. Oh, darling, you saved them. Now the whole family can rest easy again. It's really weird how she had no lines of dialogue in that cutscene. where Pac Ranger informs Pac-Man about the missing whereabouts of Pac-Boy and Pac-Sis. It was really weird. Oh well. Oh my god, and I just now realized if they actually did remake Pac-Man World 3, that would mean they had to replace Miss Pac-Man with Pac-Bomb in every cutscene. Ooh. That's gonna be a lot of hard work for the animators. Oof. Anyways, so in this one we need, okay, so we missed one strawberry and we missed one melon. Okay. And I guess I'll try to go for the time trial here as well. Maybe, who knows? Ready? Let's do it.
Let's go.
It's in the comments section of my third Pac-Man stream. Yeah, I already saw it.
Wait, isn't that?
I already saw it.
It is. Hey, Pac Ranger, long time no see.
I'll let this go in places. I do love the voice acting.
Pac-Man, you came at the perfect time.
I did. What's?
But yeah, I do want to apologize just for not saying it because I was just very busy writing the script for my next video. So I didn't have a whole lot of time to check comments, but yeah. I am still loving your story. It's really great, and I'll even tell Xavier about it as well.
You got it, boss. Just leave everything to me.
Oh, just one last thing before you take off. The Rev-Roll Ram's horns are real sturdy and immune to your attacks. The trick is to give it a good butt bounce while it's tipped over.
Thanks for the tip, Pac Ranger. We'll give it a go.
Be careful out there, Pac-Man. The fate of Pac-Land is riding on your shoulders.
Also, Pac-Man just said, "Long time no see." That's Sonic's line. I even made a joke about this in my IDW Sonic Issue 3 review video. But that is a line that a lot of Sonic characters just love to say. I don't know why. I don't know why they have such a fetish with that line, but yeah. Hey, it is what it is, I guess. And these guys are so much easier to take down in Re-Pac 2. Thank goodness. Cause like in the OG Pac-Man World 2, because the camera shifts behind Pac-Man, and if these guys are moving as I try to hit them, there's a chance that it will miss completely. So it's always the most annoying thing ever. Okay, so you have to hit them with the Rebel. I don't know, I was trying to stun them with the butt bounce. Alright, so we need to get all strawberries. There we go. Take that. Alright, so that right there is the shrink berry. Okay, so I think the stage is the exact same as in the original GameCube World 2. In the OG World 2. But I feel like they might have placed some of these collectibles in different spots. Okay, we'll see if we can do our best here. Very nice. So we got the shrink berry there. Gotcha. Now, I'm so glad they fixed this right here too. This was a huge problem in the OG game. Like I think it's at a later section to where you have to make super precise jumps, and even then I still miss the platform and die. My god, I'm so glad they fixed this. Like I don't get how those guys can defend stuff like that. Like I don't get it. Like do they happen to be super skilled players, or do they just have heavy nostalgia for that game, or is it both? I have to assume it's both. Oh yeah, Tiny Pac-Man can one-shot enemies, which is kind of odd. I'm not sure how it's possible, but yeah, he sure as hell can. So I guess I can help him out. I guess I can help a lot when speed running regularly. Chapter 3. His heart is open at last. Ever since Adora called him her heart, Shadow couldn't get her out of his mind. The black and red hedgehog had never felt his way about anyone, not for as long as he could remember. It felt as though the gray and orange Lotana mouse had opened Shadow's heart in a way it had never opened before. Nice. Let's get out of here. Oh wow, I didn't even notice his voice gets high pitched too. It's kind of like in Ghostly Adventures, the TV series. I remember one of the episodes to where he also gets a shrink berry, and then I don't even remember. It's been like 5 years since I last watched that show, but I do remember at some point where he hangs on the president's bag or mayor, whatever he's called, and then there was this dog that chased him until he grew back to normal size. And I remember during those moments where he also spoke in a high-pitched voice. So I see a little bit of that. Oh yeah, one thing that I also didn't mention in my previous streams is that you no longer have to collect every Pac dot any level to 100 to complete a level 100%. So that's another change that I'm glad that they did. Thank freaking goodness. So when I play through these levels, I always have a hard time getting all of the melons. I'm not sure why that is, but I think those are the most difficult ones to collect all together. So yeah, it's always just really weird. I think they're probably just hidden in more obscure places because I noticed in the third Paradise Meadows level to where I didn't even know that there was a I didn't even know that there was a shrink berry in that stage, and that's required to get one of the melons. I didn't even know that was there. Like who would even think to go into that who would even think to go behind the waterfall just to find that third switch? Like I'll have to say that was such a good move by the developers. Like I always love games that that have like these cool Easter eggs, or just like hiding hiding this one collectible behind an obscure place where no other casual player would think to look. So yeah. That's honestly a good design. That's honestly a good choice there that the developers have done. Shadow remembered all the times Maria told him love was the most powerful force in the universe. The problem was that he met Adora. That night. The black and red hedgehog never truly believed love had so much power behind it. Wait a minute. I thought he already knew that. Considering all the times that he hung out with Maria on the Space Colony arc. That's weird. Anyway, I'm not gonna think too deep into that right now. Something's gonna come out. Oop. Watch out for these snowballs. Okay, like I said, I did play the original Pac-Man World 2 last night. Just to see if it was still worth playing. And I guess, and now that I have, I guess it's still this might sound like a hot take, but I do think it's kind of overrated, because when I showcased that game on my channel 5 years ago, when the franchise was at its 40th anniversary, I actually considered it to be my favorite Pac-Man game of all time, along with the Ghostly Adventures games. But looking back though, I think it's kind of average in my opinion, and I do see why many people like Clement J64 prefer the first game for its simplicity and and pretty much some other basic stuff here and there. I think I don't remember, but yeah. But like I still think the OG World 2 is a decent game, but it had too many issues, and I'm actually glad that Re-Pac addressed nearly all of them. So And honestly, there's like a few people who said that there's a few people that there's a few people who said that they don't think that the OG World 2 deserves to be, you know, trapped on, you know, older consoles, the GameCube, PS2, and Xbox. To be honest though, I highly doubt that game is gonna be re-released anytime soon, considering that people resort to emulating games nowadays. So I do still think that Re-Pac is a better package overall. Like it's by no means perfect, but in my case, the only criticism that I have with Re-Pac 2 is just the lack of checkpoints and bosses, which was not the case in the original game. But everything else, solid improvement. Like I mean, unless you're a huge Pac-Man fan and is a big expertise on the franchise, you know, one who knows every single thing about it, I don't see how you would prefer. I don't really see how you prefer the OG to Re-Pac, because like Re-Pac addressed a lot of the issues from even the first Re-Pac, you know, like the like the lack of, you know, proper voice acting, because for some reason they use gibberish language, you know, Mario styled gibberish language, if you will. So yeah, so I'm honestly glad that they brought in voice acting for this game. I also love the fact that they brought in veteran voice actors. You know, besides Martin T. Sherman and Patrick Seitz, they managed to get Alejandro Sab, also known as Khaki Films, to be the voice of Blinky. They got Damon Millis as the voices of Spooky and Pac-Boy respectively. And he's also best known as the voice of Frieza. And I can't really think of anybody else. I don't really recognize all the others. But yeah, I'm only just bringing up the ones that I know the most. But they all do a fantastic job, and I actually think that the voice direction is perfect. Like, I actually think the voice direction is great. Like, there's not one instance where there was a poorly delivered line. There wasn't an instance to where they sounded like they were reading off the script. So yeah, I think the voice direction is perfect, and I think all the actors fit their characters. Yeah. I know many might disagree, but yeah, I don't really see the issue there. Oh wow, and because I have the magic key, that's how that treasure chest unlocked. But I still need to find that last. Orange. But now, for the very first time in his life, Shadow knew and understood there was more to life than just protecting the humans and making sure the Earth was safe. Or at least the Black and Red Hedgehog can feel assured he won't have to protect Earth and the humans alone anymore. I'm pretty sure he still can. And does Shadow not work with Gun in this story? Because that's something that he does. That's something that he decided to do in Sonic 06. Have you ever thought of bringing in Commander Abraham Tower, who was a character in the Shadow game, and was one of the minor characters in the Archie comics? Have you thought about bringing him into the story, or does he just not exist at all, as well as the Gun members? Because I'm low-key wondering about that. Oh my gosh. I feel like I might have to backtrack a little, because I think I might have missed that. I think there might have been an orange back there. If I do take a death, it's fine. Because many of these things are so well hidden. Can I still do this? Oh yes, nice. I can still do the rev roll skip in this game. Thank goodness. because that's a strat that I'd often do in the OG World 2 version of the stage. Yeah, I remember in that game it was so difficult to make these precise jumps. Thank God that's no longer an issue. Okay, I'm missing one orange. Where is it at? That's fine. I'm missing one orange. What the heck is it? I think there might have been one in the beginning of the stage. I'm just gonna get rid of all these guys here. And you're out of here. And because Mega Pac-Man is invincible, I don't have to worry about those fishes, and I can take out this dude in the blimp. Yes. That's freaking you. Out of there. You're getting close to 150 lives. I've been playing this game a lot last night. And I still love it a lot. No, actually, I didn't. But I can't bring him into the story. What's his name again? His name is Professor Abraham Tower. Not Professor, my bad. His name is Commander Abraham Tower. Yeah, he wasn't officially named until the Archie series. I think he was named that in Shadow Generations, I think. So yeah. That's a lot of things that I even mentioned in my recent IDW review. But yeah, that is most. But the Archie series did a lot of things better than the main game series. So yeah, and safe to say that it's one of them, because in the Shadow game he was just called a commander or gun commander. But yeah, he was never referred to by name. But yeah. And I don't know if you heard of this, but there was this one instance in expert mode in that game to where he tells Shadow that he was thinking of inviting him over to a dinner party, and that he recently became a grandfather. I think it's been like 5 years since I've last played through that mode, but yeah. So it's kind of an interesting character development for him. Yeah. But wow, I still missed one strawberry, one melon. Yeah, is this the same thing? Oh no, okay, I don't have this yet, but we got a Galaxian. Nice stuff. And I don't have this either. Pack Ranger. Nice. I do have to restart though, since
It's freezing.
I cannot find those last two fruits. I cannot find that last apple and that last... Did I say apple? I cannot find that last strawberry and that last melon. Oh, was it down there? There we go. Is this it?
Yummy.
Okay, I think that was the melon that I missed. And you have to, I feel like this game encourages you to do a lot of exploring. Okay, butt bounce on these guys. Or, no, butt bounce. Rev roll these guys. I don't know why I keep trying to. Oh, it was up there the whole time. Wow. I am so blind. Okay, I guess he's gonna stay there. Alright, see you, dude. So we do have to try this again. Man, they are so good at hiding some of these. It's literally insane. Commander Abraham Tower without the S. And yes, that is correct. That is his name. his current name as far as Shadow Generations goes. I don't even need to use the Revel on those guys. I can just hit them with my Pac Dot, since it's a long range attack. And I guess the Revel is also a long range attack as well, as I described in the original GameCube version when I tried to use it to strike enemies. So yeah, I guess that counts in a way. But the only difference is that it's a grounded attack. But with the Pac Dot, you can use it in both the ground and air. So yeah. So pretty much making it a better move for the most part, but yeah. But I can see the Revel being much faster. But who knows? I need to watch some speedruns in this game to know which of the two is better for fighting enemies, so who knows. Bam. I love how you can just one-shot these guys, it's ridiculous. And you did. Tasty. No problem. I'm kind of curious to see what his role is in your story. Oh wow, what the heck? All right, so this stream's got 34 views, and wow, I cannot talk today. What the heck? The view count on the stream is wow, way less than before now. Because I remember my first stream, there were almost 15 people watching. Maybe it's because the game just released at that time, but wow. Yeah, I guess viewership when you're streaming a game tends to flop after a while. I don't know a better word for that, but yeah. Because that's something that I hear most people say nowadays. Like, they would use the phrase flop when, you know, whenever the content that they post get little views and stuff. So, I kind of feel the same way for the most. I kind of feel the same way as well. Because that's what happens when you're a small creator, and even larger creators struggle with this as well. Like, I remember Some Call Me Johnny stated in, I think in one of his live streams, I think. So like one of his, one of his reviews got like lower views than usual. I mean, like, he still managed to get like 200K at the very least. And to larger creators like him, that's kind of small. So I can kind of see why he, thinks that way. Because, like, you know, as a content creator, and especially if you're doing it to make a revenue or money, or especially in some cases, do it as a personal job. Yeah, you do need the money. You do need the money after all in order to make a living, because that's how we all have houses. That's how we all have apartments and all that stuff. But man, oh man. Like, if I was in his position, and if I saw that, you know, like one of my review videos, for example, like the IDW series, got like lower views than expected, then yeah, I would be pretty annoyed and disappointed as well. But then again, I've been doing, like, in my case though, I've been doing this for almost 10 years at this point. Okay. And now, like, I'm now just now getting close to reaching 1,000 subscribers, so yeah. Cause like, it really sucks that when you put so many hours of work into a video, and then for some reason the algorithm just fails to register and pick it up. So yeah, that's what happens when you're a small creator. So all you gotta hope for is just pure luck. Like, there's even many new content creators who are able to get around 100K subscribers after maybe 2 years, or maybe even less than that. So yeah, like, anyone who's easily able to get that milestone has to be some of the luckiest people in the entire world. Like, that is literally some insane luck. Or heck, there's some people who get like 50k subscribers or so in less than a year. Or either just a year or 2 years, or maybe less than a year. Yeah. Such insanity. This. Okay, so I need 2 more lemons. I managed to get that strawberry from the beginning of the level, so I'm really hoping I got everything at this point. Should have used the red rolls backup. Dang it. These guys are getting me. I'll try this.
Tasty. Yummy.
Okay, 1 more lemon. Yeah, do apologize for that big rant right there. Because, you know, I do tend to say things that come up to mind, especially if I'm playing games. Honestly, in a way, it just kind of feels like I'm talking to myself, since I'm the only one in my office right now. But yeah, so I can't really think of anything else I want to say about this game. I just love it, and I prefer this 10 times, and I prefer this game 10 times more than the original GameCube version. But I'm glad to see that there are others that do as well. And I now rank this as one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. I just love this game too much. And I'll probably feel the same way about Sonic Racing Crossroads whenever I get that game. So, yeah, I will be streaming it as well. And hope to have some fun with it. I've been missing out on a whole lot. I just hate that game is $70. It's literally 30, close to 100. Are you still here, Jess? Okay, yeah, she's there. Let me get through this first. Just need 1 more melon. Mega Pac-Man! I love how these ghosts are wearing Christmas hats. I did not even know Christmas came early. It's like, what the heck? But yeah, Silver Phantom 6 pointed out in my latest community tab post that, yeah, literally all that's left in this game is the Sonic DLC, which has been stated to come out by winter of this year. So it's either around November or December. So yeah, when that releases, I will be showcasing it. And I think that's the same time as when Pac-Man will be a playable character in Sonic Racing Crossroads. Okay, I do look forward to that, so I will be showcasing both. Probably not in the same stream, but maybe as a separate stream or something. Or what? Okay, actually no, I think I can showcase them both in the same stream, since I'm also going to be getting Crossroads on PS5 as well. So it's gonna be something. It'll be something. Bam. Hold up a sec. Ready. This level has been complete now. Here we go. So far, no lag issues. Cause I'm usually always paying attention to my TV screen rather than on my OBS. Yeah, no issues so far. My goodness. Ready. This level is at least 90%, or no, 95% clean. I say clean. 95% completed. Ready. Yep. All right. 95% completed. All right, it's all good. All good. Knowing he didn't. Okay, I didn't read this yet. Knowing he didn't have Adora's number, Shadow knew he had to get it from Rouge. Before he could contact his friend to get Adora's number, there was a knock at the door. Wait, Shadow has a phone? Now, normally Shadow would use a walkie-talkie, or in some cases, like in the opening cutscene of his story in Sonic 06, he would just tap into the... He would often tap into the left side of his head, and then that's when he initiates the call. He has done that a few times in that game. I don't know. Kind of an interesting change there. Okay, so both of those I already have. Okay. But yeah, this might be a short stream today since there's not really a whole lot to showcase. So yeah, I already had to play through this twice since I ended up missing everything. Okay, this stage is already complete. Or wait, hold up. Oh, okay, I already completed everything, so all that stuff is just the time trials. Alright, sure. Alright, I guess I can show out the time trials on this stage right here. Yeah, since I collected every fruit. Okay, what the heck not. Since I am going for the platinum anyway, and I guess I'll probably just do some of this on stream. Alrighty, let's do it then. Alright, so the fastest time is 2 minutes and 15.
Oh, it's freezing.
Right.
I wanna go.
Let's get on with it. So, and I think I mentioned in part 1 of the live stream playthrough. But yeah, the original Pac-Man World 2 also had time trials. But however, I don't think anybody ever played the time trials in that game. So I think they're also improved in Re-Pac as well, which I do generally appreciate as well. So pretty much how these work is that you have to pretty much speed run your way through these levels. So it's kind of like these cyberspace stages in Sonic Frontiers. So, yeah. I don't know any cool speedrun strats or anything. I am getting these since they do reduce the time when beating the level. It's my first time doing this, so yeah. Not gonna try to fight these enemies or anything. Just trying to speed all the way through. And I will try to do some of this on my off time as well. Because no way am I doing most of this on stream. There was this creator that I watched named Mimi Peon, and she did a 100% playthrough of. Okay, I'm gonna restart. She did a 100% playthrough of Sonic Adventure 2 on her Twitch channel, and she managed to get all 180 emblems for that game. So yeah, big props to her. And by the way, she's also a very talented Sonic artist, and she's also very good at drawing OC. She's also very good at drawing some OCs like her own. So yeah, recommend giving her a follow. I do recommend giving her YouTube channel. I do recommend subscribing to her YouTube channel and follow her socials. I've even spoken to her. I've even spoken to her a few times, and she's actually a very nice and sweet person. So yeah. So yeah, she deserves all the love and support. She also deserves a lot of love and support. I'm gonna concentrate here. Stream's lagging again? Not surprised. Thankfully it's gonna be the last stream I'll be doing. for now, since I do need to work on that video. But yeah, I will have to do some test streams. Yep, almost 2 hours in, and then YouTube decides to like my stream. That's just cool. Okay, come on, dude. Ah, dang it. Sucks. Okay. No. I'll try doing this on my off time anyway. These do require a lot of concentration anyways. No. Oh my god, can you guys stop hitting me, please? These later levels get a lot longer too, so it's a bit tough to speedrun them all together. And I ended up losing valuable time by dying there. Cause yeah, you do need to get gold medals for all the time trials in order to get the platinum for the game. So yeah, that's gonna take a lot of work. Oh, I still got it even after that death. Okay, so it's still possible. Alrighty, that works. And I got the trophy too. Let's go. I got the Hanka costume. I don't know what to call it. Alright, cool. I guess I'm probably gonna wear it next since it actually fits this area. I decided to give Shadow a place to live with a house phone. Kind of makes me wonder, did Adora teach him how to do that? I'll definitely reach your chapter 2 comment after stream, but yeah, interesting stuff. Shadow rolled his eyes. Who the hell is that? Yeah, that definitely sounds like something he would say. Could you ask her if she'd be interested in drawing a door for me for free? I don't know. I'm not the right person to ask. I'm not the right person to ask for stuff like that, so I'm sorry. I just follow her and I support her stuff. So we aren't really mutuals or anything. I just support her. I just support her stuff. But yeah. I can't link her YouTube channel. Maybe you can ask her that yourself. So I'm gonna do that right now. Give me a sec. Since all you have here is your YouTube account, you don't have any socials, but yeah. I'll link her channel here. It's not to do that on YouTube and not OBS. Her name is Mimi Peon. Or... yeah, okay, so her name is Mimi Peon, or also known as Peepon. I think I just call her Mimi for the most part, but yeah. She's also a creator, and is also an artist, so... yeah, here's her channel right here if you want to check out her stuff. Yeah. Ugh. Anyways, but yeah, I'm surprised I still got the gold trophy. I say gold trophy. I'm surprised I still got the gold medal for that, even after that death. Yeah, I'm gonna head back to Pac Village since I did want to use that costume, since it actually fits the area. I think it's one of the new ones. Yeah, it is. All right, I'ma use it. Dang, he actually looks really cool in this one. Good stuff. I don't need to do that. It's not too far from here. But yeah, I still prefer Pac-Man World 1 soundtrack overall, but this game's soundtrack is still pretty great. It's not one of my favorites though, but it is definitely decent, I will say. I wouldn't call it the best though. Okay, yeah, I completed this, so we can just complete the time trials. Nice. Nice. Excuse me. But yeah, great that you finally subscribed to Peepon. So yeah, she deserves all the love and support. Can you guys go away, please? Yeah, keep in mind though, she only live streams on her Twitch channel. She doesn't stream on YouTube. A lot of creators I follow, or at least most creators I follow, always stream on Twitch than on YouTube. I only have the reason I have my Twitch account on the description of most of my videos and streams is because I just use it mostly as a viewer. So, yeah. I thought about streaming on Twitch, but I currently have no interest, since I don't really know how Twitch works, because like I've been using YouTube, like I've been using YouTube as a content creator since I was 16, so I've gotten used to everything, and I didn't really stream until earlier this year. So I do know a few things, but as for Twitch I've been using since 2020. And to this day, I don't know a whole lot about it. So yeah, I don't know. So it's part of the reason why I have no interest in streaming on there. I even heard that it's much more difficult to get a following on that platform compared to YouTube. So like, if there's anybody who's watching this, and if you want to follow my Twitch, you can if you want. If you want to further support me or whatever. But yeah, I just use it mostly as a viewer. I was even gifted a free PlayStation card by one of my favorite creators on there named Sky T, as I brought up in my recent Kakarot stream. Yeah, YouTube is gonna be my main priority for streaming and making content. In fact, some of those guys even make second channels dedicated to reposting their VODs, which is actually a pretty neat idea for those who don't have Twitch accounts. So yeah, I'm honestly glad that those are a thing. Okay, thank goodness the stream didn't lag during that discussion there. But wow, this costume actually fits this area. Some good stuff. I'm just gonna ignore that guy. Just keep on going. I don't know if we're gonna make it. I even forgot what the clear time is here. We're getting a lot of those clocks, so it most certainly means that we're progressing here. Wow, I jumped and he still hit me. Okay. Oh my god, dude, get out of the way. Well, that guy decided to give me a bad pattern. Lovely. This one's a pretty long level. So I do lose time if I die though, so gotta be extra careful here. use my rev roll a lot. And that's the fastest way that he can go in this game. And I learned from watching that. I learned from watching a Twitter. I learned from watching a Twitter clip. I learned from watching a Twitter clip that using the cake move can speed up Pac-Man's acceleration. At least I know how that. At least I know that's how it works. But yeah. Like I said, there's not really much to showcase. Not really much to showcase here. So I'm just showcasing this time trial and stuff, and then after that, I am gonna show off the arcade games. And yeah, that'll pretty much be it for Pac-Man World 2 until the Sonic DLC comes out, in which I will be showcasing. So yeah, hope everybody's excited for that, because I know I certainly am. Yeah, this whole section, while easier than the original, there is a chance that you can still die. Like if you end up slowing down and this avalanche has just enough time to catch up. And just like in the original, if you speed up, it will speed up as well. Oh my god, yeah, that dude. Gotta be careful. Oh my god, those guys are screwing me over. If you speed up, it will speed up as well. I'll be surprised if I still get that gold medal. It's already catching up. It knows we're trying to get away from it. Ooh, nice. Got 150 lives now. Holy Mother of Christ. These icicles can still get me just like in the original. But nice, we went through that first try. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. He opened the door and froze. His boss at gun, Commander Abraham Tower, was standing in the doorway. Dang, already? Did not expect that. Ah, dang, okay, so we didn't get the gold medal. It's fine. Yeah, not really speedrunning either way. Ooh, nice. Got another... How do you pronounce this word? Ushhanka costume? I don't know. But nice. We got another costume there. Ready? And next is my favorite level in this game. And both versions of World 2, Blade Mountain. Let's go. Let's do it. Nice, awesome that you're looking forward to it as well, Jess.
You did well to get this far. I know just how treacherous this mountain range can be. But you're not in the clear yet. The river up ahead is iced over, which means a careless slip will send you sprawling.
Yeah, I got nothing more to say on this game.
Make your life easier, though. Think you can get the
I love it so much. 10 times better than the original. Fixed a lot of issues. You no longer lose items when dying before the next checkpoint.
You don't want to fall in.
I love this voice acting.
There's no
I've yet to notice any issues with the voice direction. I think it's all great. I love hearing Martin as Pac-Man. Love hearing Damon Millis as Spooky. Love hearing Alejandro Saab, aka Khaki Films, as Blinky. And especially Patrick Seitz as Talkman. Like, all three of those guys do an amazing job with their respective characters. And I really hope if Pac-Man World 3 gets remade, or if they make a potential 4th entry. I really hope all of those actors will reprise their roles because they all sound perfect. Like, I love this game's voice acting, man. I'm so glad they decided to incorporate it into this remake. Thank goodness, dude. And like I said in my past 3 parts on the stream, I am never turning the voice volume to 0. I just love hearing Pac-Man say stuff like, "Whoa, yummy, yeah," all that stuff. Like, I don't get why many people have an issue with that. It's not that deep. It's like all you guys are just bugging for no reason whatsoever. I have no issues with it. Like, it's for the same reason where Sonic would constantly say "woo" every time he boosts and uses his homing attacks. It's like, what's the difference here? Like, I don't get it. Especially since that Pac-Man speaking is nothing new at this point. He has spoken before in previous iterations. Anyways, we're doing pretty good here. Get out of my way, dude. Gotta be careful not to die, because we do lose a bit of time. And if that happens, there go our chances of getting that gold medal. Which I think might also be a reference to Ghostly Adventures 2, where not only the results screen animation is similar, but also the gold, but also the whole medal thing. Okay. I thought Bandai hated the Ghostly Adventures series. Why are they still referencing it? Makes no sense. Is my stream lagging? Hopefully not. So far it has done that once. Come on. Nice. Let's go. That's what we do. Alright, and we are done. Please tell me we get it. Do we get it? Oh, wow. So close. We were 2 seconds short. So close. To what do I owe the survival, Commander Tower? Shadow asks nervously. Yeah, that's definitely Archie Shadow. He would definitely feel nervous, unlike his other iterations. God dang. That kind of makes me want to reread the Sonic Universe comics, the first 4 issues that I reviewed 6 years ago. And I do low-key kind of want to remake those old reviews, since I'm not really happy with I'm just not really happy with the way they are compared to my new equipment and new editing software that I use for my current ones. By the way, just have you seen the Dark Beginnings short that the official Sonic YouTube account had posted? It's really good, and it also has super good animation. You should pretty much use some of that for your story as well, where Shadow is also on good terms with Commander Abraham Tower. Anyways. So yeah, we didn't get the gold. Alright, so we weren't able to get the gold medals on both these stages. We managed to get one on the first level. Alrighty. Wait, what? Okay, no. I thought I missed something. Anyway, so we're gonna try to do the time trial here. And then after that, just gonna showcase the arcade stuff, and then I'll call the stream. But yeah, this is gonna be a shorter stream, since there's not really a whole lot to showcase. because we did need to, because you know, I just wanted to finish off Spooky and getting revenge on that man for giving me so much trouble for an hour last stream. And I'm also glad we got to see Pac-Man again. It's never explained. Now, I'm surprised Pac-Man didn't mention that there is a ghost inside of Pac-Man, considering that he destroyed the former in the last game. So they never explain, like, is Pac-Man just a sentient being now, or is he still controlled by Orson? I don't know. If there's a Pac-Man World 3 Re-Pac, I really hope they really explain that further. Since Orson was basically a second main character in World 3. So yeah. Anyways. Yeah, this is an easy boss, so I think I should be able to get the gold medal on this. Probably not, I don't know. Since it is pretty... Yeah, since the goal to getting the gold medal is pretty strict, so I don't really know the full strats or anything. Okay, nice 2 hits. And another thing that I love about Re-Pac are that almost all bosses are completely original. The only one that was taken, from the original game is Clyde's Frog. But all the others, like this one, completely original and with entirely new attacks. Except another reason why I love this remake more than the GameCube, PS2, and OG Xbox original. So yeah, Bandai did a fantastic job with this game, and I really hope to see this with either a remake of World 3 or a potential Pac-Man World 4. So here's hoping. It's crazy how I stopped being a Pac-Man fan 5 years ago, and then I suddenly got back into the fandom when this game was announced. Crazy. A lot of things changed for over half a decade. So, crazy stuff. Nice. The way I used to struggle with this boss when I fought it in the first part of the stream, nowadays I can beat her first try. Except, like, I can beat almost all bosses first try on repeat playthroughs, probably with the exception of Blinky and Spooky. Both versions of Spooky, and maybe Pac-Man as well. Alrighty. But there we go. That is done. Let's go. I also noticed that the soundtrack is remastered. Like, I noticed that the soundtrack is remastered in quality. I think they tend to do that for... I still got the gold medal? Alright, I'll take it. I will take it. The game went easy on me this time. And with that, we got Pac Attack, the third and last game in this remake. And like I said before, this game, along with the original Pac-Man and Pac-Mania, were in the original Pac-Man World 2. The only thing that's not included is Miss Pac-Man, and unfortunately, that was for obvious reasons, as Bandai Namco lost the right to Miss Pac-Man because of ad games. So I'm pretty sure Bandai Namco misses Miss Pac-Man as well. Because I used to love playing that when I was younger. But yeah, a lot of things change and it sucks. anyways. We got Pack Attack. Let's go. There has been an accident in Mexico, Shadow. Commander Tower informed him. Your services, along with Rouge's, are unfortunately required. Okay, sounds a lot like those Archie comics. Getting good callbacks to that. Oh wait, no. Okay, I just remembered. Okay, so I guess I can showcase some of this as well. Because why not? But yeah, I am currently on the process of 100%. Of trying to 100% this game. So this I didn't get to. This. Did I show this in the previous stream? Did I show this in part 2? Of this. Did I show this in part 2 of this live stream playthrough? Probably not. Yeah, might as well just showcase this. Might as well just do it anyways. And then I'll just showcase the arcade stuff. I don't know if I played through this already. But either way. But I do love how it's the exact same layout as in the original. But yeah, these maze levels are twice as hard as the original, as the OG World 2, because these ghosts move a lot faster, and you're still on limited lives, you know, like the original. So yeah, it is pretty easy to die a lot here. So I'm beginning to think that this is I'm beginning to think that this is why they made these mazes optional. Because it's like they know we would die so many times to these ghosts that move incredibly fast. So yeah, and that's also especially why they added the revel option. You know, just in case if there are tight situations where a ghost is about to catch up. Yeah. So yeah, obviously, not a bad design choice.
Tasty.
Pretty close. Okay, just need a few more left. Ooh. Clutch. No! Dang it, Blinky. I didn't think it was gonna go that way. Come on, just need a few more left. I think I went that way. Alright. Perfect. Alright. Nice. Alright, and the whole I'll probably show a bit of the Gashapon thing. And then yeah. Alright, second ocean level. Let's do it. Oh, okay, this I have not played yet. Except just like in the OG 2. Only except that it's got sharks as enemies, so we better watch out for them. Unless we're in our Mega Pac-Man form. Come back here. And you can score a lot of points. So it's a lot. So this is something that I did in Re-Pac 1 as well. Where I tried to rack up a lot of points by eating these reefs by eating the respawning ghosts. So yeah, it actually helps out a lot here. But oh my god, I think I'm screwed. Yeah. And because we're swimming underwater, because Pac-Man is swimming underwater, he cannot revel. So we just gotta hope for the best and make sure that we don't end up getting caught. Okay, 2 more. Dang it, Clyde. Okay, I need to beat this. I need to beat this. Come on, we got this. Yes. Perfect. 11 coins. Perfect. Alright, nice. We unlocked the ocean part of the Gashapon. Good stuff. Yeah, the third stages for these games the third stages for these worlds respectively. I will try to unlock on my own time. This I don't think I've played. So this is my first time going through this one. Oh, he's on a skateboard. Oh, Oh, right. I can't rev roll. Whoops. Okay, get up, get up, get up. Oh my god, he's gonna catch up. Shoot. Okay, don't try to rev roll. Don't try to rev roll.
Eat 'em all.
Eat them all. Ooh, it's got Galaxian as a first target. Nice. Ooh. Oh my god. Ah, and I still got hit by the bat. Goodness gracious. We're trying that again. You still there, Jess? I think she's probably still currently writing the story. I'm not one who rushes anyone. Just checking to see if you're still there.
Mega Pac-Man.
Mega Pac-Man.
Eat 'em all.
Playing it safe here. Playing it safe.
Mega Pac-Man.
Get this. Get out of here, stupid bat. Not sure why Batman is in this game. He's pretty much just here to harass us for no reason. Playing it safe. Oh wow, okay. I could have gone that power pellet up there. That's fine. Just bait them. I'm just gonna wait for them.
Mega Pac-Man.
I should distract them long enough. Alright, we're done.
All right.
Alright! What kind of accidents? Shadow asked. He looked worried. Does it have anything to do with the Dora? Alright, cool. I don't want to rush you or anything. Just wanted to check and make sure you're still here. But yeah. Luckily for you, this is going to be a shorter stream, so not going to go for a longer stream since there's not much to showcase anyways. But yeah. Oh yeah. Forgot about the last one. Yeah, the third stages I will try to unlock on my off time. Ooh. Oh my god, are there fireballs here? Or no, okay. It's the same ones, and it's the same one from the actual stage. What is he doing? Okay. Blinky just spazzing out right there. Not sure what that is.
Eat 'em all.
Okay. Yeah, it's got those same thunder holes from the actual level. Oh my god, I keep why does he move so fast? Oh my god, slow down, Pac. Like he goes so fast when in that form.
Mega Pac-Man.
I still wish this theme did not override the stage theme. Like it's literally the exact same track from World 1. But thankfully, I know there are some modders on PC who can fix this. Yeah, it's a lot like how the Werehog battle theme would interrupt the current stage music. So yeah, thank God there's an option for that on. Thank God there's an option for that for Sonic Unleashed recompiled. Okay, I'm gonna play it safe here. Yeah, he is moving very fast. Dang it, we were so close. Yeah, these stages are not easy. I'm starting to see why they made these optional instead of mandatory, like in the OG World 2. Wow, he's done the same thing again. Never mind, he's coming, he's coming. Careful. Wait, can I rev roll? Okay, I can rev roll. Okay. I didn't think about that. Playing it safe. I just want to beat this, and then I can play the arcade games. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 24 minutes. So hopefully it should not be longer than 3 hours. The last thing I'm showcasing in this game are the arcade games, and then yeah, that's pretty much it for Pac-Man World 2 so far until the Sonic DLC comes out. Alrighty, we are done. Okay, I just saw the stream lagged on my phone. Cool. Oh, nice! I got the trophy. Oh, so I did play through one of those mazes before. Oh. Alright. I shall take it then. Alright, so... Okay, this I don't have yet. I'm unlocked it. Fruit crate, melon. Ghost submarine, nice. Okay, pink diver outfit. I already have this one. Oh, Sharky boy. Oh wow, I didn't even notice he has the Pac-Man logo as his eyes. That's pretty nice. And we got the wild shark, the most dangerous enemies in the game. Yep, always best to stay away from them. Let's unlock a few more. Ghost submarine crab. Oh, there it is. Get the error message on OBS. YouTube loves to lag my stream. That's always cool. Okay, thankfully it's only the footage. Okay, so thankfully it's only the footage that lags and not the audio. Because that was a problem when I streamed. That was a huge problem when I streamed on my MacBook. I feel like it's, I have a sick feeling it's probably gonna do that a lot when I showcase the arcade mini games. So that is what I fear. Oh, another trophy! Let's go. Figure Cosinier. Nice stuff. Alright, Magician Ghost. Cool. So it looks like I managed to get... Oh wow, I already have that one. But it looks like I managed to get every figure. So what scene? I don't know. I'll check what that is after stream. Alright, we got Spooky. Nice. And Spooky phase 2. And then we get phase 3. Okay, Wormwood. Is there a figure for him too? Ooh, Pac-Man. Let's go. Ish. Okay, I already have that one. And here is Wormwood himself. I already have that one. Pac-Man with an ask. Nice. Pac-Man with the bazooka. Oh wow, okay, I didn't realize I already have that one. yeah, figured I'd show all that off. Anyway, now let's showcase the arcade games. Let's do it, and then I will call it a stream. Oh boy, such a classic. So, this game has been re-released countless times at this point. It's so crazy. This was also in Pac-Man World 1 Re-Pac, and there was a trophy dedicated to this, to where you had to complete 9 full rounds without getting a game over. It's still to this day by far the toughest trophy I've ever gotten for. Yeah, let's do it. So thank God that's not the case for Re-Pac 2. So no more having to go through 9 full rounds just to get that stupid ass trophy. This honestly feels like a game changer. I'll never forget the day where my parents bought a plug-and-play system, and being able to hook it on an old CTR TV and got to play classics like this brings back so many memories. And I still remember the days of playing the Namco 50th anniversary game on the OG Xbox when the Pac-Man franchise was 25 years old. But when the Pac-Man franchise was 25 years old, and it's 45 now, a whole 20 years later. I was literally a baby at that time. It's crazy how I played that game and not Pac-Man World 3. Whoops, but yeah. I'll definitely do a live stream of Pac-Man World 3 at some point, as I have beaten that game only once 5 years ago. Actually, no, not 5 years ago. I think I beat it for the first time back in maybe 2021, 2022. So yeah. I shall try to do that again. Just to get a feel of nostalgia. Now that Pac-Man is voiced by Martin Sherman once again, after 20 full years. Oh god, that was close. Okay, there was nothing I could do about that. That is fine. Okay, I just wanna see this cutscene. Okay. Okay, I don't know if Jess is still here. She might have left or something, but it's fine. Round 3. Yeah, I have showcased a lot of Ooh, extra life, nice. But yeah, I've showcased the OG arcade Pac-Man game countless times on my channel. I've showcased the arcade Pac-Man game countless times on my channel over the past 9 years. So yeah, I don't know what more there is to say about it, but yeah. So yeah, it's pretty much the same as it has always been for the past 45 years. Also, I do love this template. So yep, you can clearly see that this game was meant to be the 45th anniversary game. So yep, it's good. So it's pretty clear that they intended to make this the 45th anniversary game. So yeah, it says on the top left, Pac-Man since 1980. 1,000 points, I think that's what it says. What else? It's got the Pac-Mania. It's got the Pac-Mania stuff with the ghost and Pac-Man himself, who says Wonka Wonka. Nice stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it right there. Alrighty, and next up is Pac-Mania. And I have played this game before on the Namco. 50th anniversary game, which was one of the unlockable ones in that game. So yeah, I do know how this game works. So let's go on and do this. I think it's my first time ever showcasing this game on the channel. So yeah, why not? Let's do it. Oh, and this was the game this is the game that has the Pac-Man's Park theme, in which Ghostly Adventures had remixed twice, by the way. So yeah, it's some interesting stuff. I don't think I was able to unlock this game on the NECO 50th anniversary until around 2014, I think. So when I heard it in when I heard the remix of Ghostly Adventures, I was beyond shocked that they remixed this of all things. So yeah, good stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the only I think I mentioned this in my past videos, but this is the only Pac-Man game, or maze-based Pac-Man game, in which Pac-Man can jump over ghosts. For some reason, he cannot do that in any of the world games. Not even in this remake. So yeah, it's rather odd. It's rather odd, but whatever, I guess. So glad the stream is not lagging this time, but I'm not gonna try to jinx myself. Yeah. So this game is just basically an this game, you know, takes place in an isometric view. I love how it's got these Lego blocks to play a part of the maze, which is nice. I wonder why we haven't gotten any Lego Pac-Man figures yet. Maybe there are some, I don't really know for sure. But if there aren't, then they need to start making them. Alrighty. Yes, I think after this round is where we get to hear the theme. Also, I also love the template for this game too. The template that they made for this game says Pac-Man 45 years on the left, and says Ready Play on the right of the right side of the screen. So yep, you can see that Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac was meant to be the 45th anniversary game, similar to how Pac-Man World 3 from 20 years ago was meant to be the 25th anniversary game. So yeah, it is some insane stuff. Some insane stuff. Now I kind of wonder what they plan to do for the 50th anniversary. Maybe there's a chance by that point that we may finally end up getting a Pac-Man World 4, or maybe like something similar, or maybe something that can take the role as the 4th entry of the World Series. So yeah, that's what I expect to see from the 40th anniversary. That's what I expect to see for the franchise's 40th anniversary in 2030, which is 5 years from now. But yeah. Oh man, I'm old. Okay, I just need to complete this level, and then we should be able to get to the stage that plays the theme. Alright, we did it. And I think this is when it plays the theme. You still here, Jess? Oh my god. The viewer count is getting pretty low now, so I'm not sure what's up. Yep, here is the theme! The Pac-Man's Park theme that Ghostly Adventures remixed. Because when I watched the Ghostly Adventures TV show, when I watched the Ghostly Adventures TV show, they would play this theme a lot. Like during the scenes where Pac-Man eats a power berry and then transforms into one of his forms, like his fire form, his metal form, his ice form, like whichever. There's even some cool moments in which would also play the theme. Like there was this one scene from the 3rd episode where his school friends also eat berries, and then they do these weird kung fu moves as they fight those monsters from the Netherworld. So yeah, I always thought that was pretty cool. Like Ghostly Adventures, like looking back, Ghostly Adventures, despite being a hated series, had a lot of good ideas. Like you cannot deny that. I thought the like I always thought the plot was I always thought the plot of Pac, you know, trying to get his parents back or whatever it was, it just seemed like an interesting concept. It kind of reminded me it reminded me a whole lot of Sonic Underground in a way. But yeah. Honestly, because like I used to be obsessed with ghostly adventures during my teenage years, like when I was 16 to 17 years old. And man, oh man, it was such a good time. But yeah, it kind of sucks. It still sucks though that it's been like 10 years now since it ended. And at the time, it was the franchise's 35th anniversary. So dang, I think it was at that point to where they just wanted to end it all. So yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there are like fan fiction stories or something where I remember in the final episodes where Betrayus tried to manipulate his niece, and then sometime after he was defeated, Pac-Man mentions at the end that they plan on going to Tokyo, in which Betrayus' niece mentioned that his parents were visiting there or something. But yep, but they never went through with it, so it ended up being left on a cliffhanger. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah. Anyways, that was it for Pac-Mania. So one more arcade game, and this is my first time playing. Okay, I played through this before on the original Pac-Man World 2. So it's my first time playing it on this remake, so I've never seen this here. Easy, normal, hard, hyper? That's weird. And this is a puzzle game. Pac-Man's very own puzzle game. Control the monsters and blocks from falling above and try to make them disappear without stacking them too high. Blocks will disappear when lined up horizontally. As for the ghosts, you'll need Pac-Man to eat them up. Okay, I remember how this works. For the most part. Oh, okay, so this is Tetris / Mean. Okay, so this is basically Tetris, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Beam Machine type game. Okay, I think I know what this is. Change stereo mono with R1. Cancel fairy. Up and circle. Pac-Man's direction, puzzle mode. L1, R1, or triangle. Move cursor, password screen. Back with triangle button on password screen. This game released 31 years ago, in 1994. The first puzzle game in the series, players would match the following blocks into horizontal rows to make them disappear, preventing them from reaching too high. Ghosts and other characters cannot be removed by matching a row, but Pac-Man will occasionally drop down to eat them up. Alright. Why the heck not? Let's do it. Produced by Namco Ltd. So this game was not on the Namco 50th Anniversary Collection, so I have very little knowledge of this, because the first time I got to play it was through the original Pac-Man World 2. Oh wow, I was expecting a more creative template for this one, but no. They just went for a more basic one. Okay. Well, let's do it. I played through this before, so let's see how it fares today. Okay, 1P normal mode, 2P puzzle mode, 2P versus mode. Okay, we're just gonna do normal mode. Play on normal. My preferred way of playing most of these. Yeah, okay, so this is a Tetris Puyo Puyo Dr. Robotnik's Mean Beam Machine type game. Yeah, so it's got these falling blocks, and I think if you line the ghosts up, I think up to 3 or 4. Okay, I think it's 3. No, I think it might be 4. Yeah, if you line them up to 4, then yeah, that's when Pac-Man will spawn, and that's what we saw right there. I think it will just see like 3 of them. I think that's how it works. And then you do it like this. No? Okay, no. I got that wrong. Okay, do it like this. I recognize this theme. Love this remix. Does this work? Oh, nice. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Oh my god, it's getting faster. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this works. Okay, nice. It gets faster after a while. Shoot. Yeah, I think it's game over. I think it's game over if the blocks reach up to the top of the screen, I believe. That's how it was in. That's how it is in Puyo Puyo. Oh my god, it's getting a lot faster, okay. Now here's where it gets Dr. Robotnik's beam machine levels of high difficulty. Oh god, it's getting a lot faster. I don't have enough time to react or think. Ah, man. I guess I'll put in my name. Alrighty. Yeah, okay. I'll just put my full name. Okay, I'll just put Braun 27. I'll probably just do it like that. Yeah, I'll just do it like this. Alrighty, well, yeah. Figure that showcase all of that. Alrighty. Alright, looks like everybody left, so yeah, maybe just as well. Yeah, anyway guys, that's gonna be it for probably the finale of this live stream playthrough of Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac. Yeah, I love this game a lot, and I enjoyed playing all the way through. And yeah, there were a few times where I struggled, especially on the bosses, but other than that, I do think this is a fabulous remake, and I'm so glad that Bandai Namco listened to their fans and gave us exactly what we want. Like, the original Pac-Man World 2 was already great, despite my personal issues with it. But man, did they improve on this one. It is literally near perfect. I love the voice acting. I love the writing. I love the new features. I love being able to use the Pac Dot in this game. Like a lot of these crazy new features that I just never expected. So yeah, it's literally the most insane thing. But yeah. And I especially love the templates that they use for all the arcade games, or maybe just these two games. And seeing these arcade games here just give me so much nostalgia to the Namco 50th Anniversary Collection game. Dang. Because again, that released during the time that this franchise was 25, and now it's 45 years old now. So yeah, definitely paying some homage here and there. But yeah. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it. I'm just gonna unlock one more thing here. Nice. Right. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this live stream playthrough. So, yeah, if y'all enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, and be sure to leave a like and whatever, since it does help out with the YouTube algorithm. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty sad that I'm gonna be I cannot talk today. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I am pretty sad though that it has all come to an end, because pretty much literally the only thing left in this game is the Sonic DLC. But yeah, I mean, I'll be surprised if they end up making more DLC for this game or something, since because that Pac Night era side story thing I did not expect, especially when playing through the hard hard mode versions of the original levels, and facing off against Spooky, facing off against Spooky again, who captured Pac-Man's kids. But yeah. Anyways, like I said, this is gonna be the last live stream for now, since I am gonna solely focus on working on the Mega Man 03 Buster Shot only video. So yeah, I am gonna use my time wisely on that. But yeah. Oh hey Jess, you're still here. I thought you left. It's alright. It's alright. I'll have more to share with you when it comes to my story during the next stream. I have to go anyway. Yeah, it's almost 7 where I am too. So yeah, it looks like we're in the same time zone. But yeah, convenient timing though, since I am about to end the stream. But yeah, I want to thank you as always for your support, and yeah, hope to see you in probably in the next video, and either my next video or my next stream. But yeah, this is gonna be my last live stream for now, since I do want to because I need to finish up the script for that video, and then I need to edit it, and then hopefully once that's done, I can finally upload it, and then after that will be my review on the IDW Sonic 2019 annual, and then yeah, probably after that after that 03 video, I will be doing a Sonic Unleashed stream after that video. But anyways, everyone, that's gonna be it for me. So hope you all have a good day, night, evening, depending on which time zone you're in, and I will see you guys next time. So peace out, take care, and stay safe. Also, I love how even Pac-Man knew that he needs a break from all this mess. But yeah, anyways, I'm done here, so see y'all later, and peace out.